Hi everyone, it's Tuesday at 7 and I'm here for my Facebook Live. I'll let you guys all sign on and get ready because I'm gonna tell you about the mystery challenge tonight, which is I'm really excited about. It's something actually my bigger team suggested, and I'm thinking it would be a fun activity for all of us to try, and especially for any of you that are beginner stampers, it's a fun idea to give you a little bit of inspiration on where to start when you're doing cards. So how's everyone doing? I'm going to give you a chance to log on and get ready. I have been having a little bit of fun this week in my stamping room. Getting ready for the stamping challenge or the stamp camp this weekend. We're doing the ice cream stamp camp. A lot of you have signed up for that, so I'm really looking forward to that. So if you're there, say hi. I'd love to know who's there so that I can know who's there. So I'm gonna switch my camera around. I just always like to pop on and say hi. And I wanted to show you my earrings. I got these, they're new. When you're under isolation, it's hard to share these things with people. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Anita. Hi, Joanne. Nice to hear you. Nice to see your, well, I should say nice to see your name. Okay, so bear with me for a second. I'm just going to switch my camera. Hi, Carrie. Okay, here we go. We're going into the part where you get to watch my hands moving around. So you're getting a sneak preview of what we're going to be stamping with tonight. I thought we would use this sweet strawberry set and the matching punch, and I haven't actually had much of a chance to play around with it. Let's just make sure we're not bobbing around, and I want to make sure that you guys can see my stamping mat and that it's not crooked. Okay, a little tilt that way. There we go. Thanks for bearing with me, as always. I'm not one of these tech people that's like super good at switching around on things, so you're very sweet to bear with me in my tech challenges. Okay, so here is the idea behind this mystery stamping challenge. Hi, Ward. So what it involves is I'm going to give you a bunch of measurements, and then you're going to take those measurements and you're going to create a project with them. Okay. So I'll post the measurements after, and I'm going to work with those measurements tonight. Okay. So, I didn't prepare the exact pieces before like I usually do, but I have the measurements. So I'm going to start with a garden green cardstock. Oh, yes, I love it when that happens. It's already ready for me. Okay, so I'm going to start with a piece of 11 by 4 1/4, and it's scored at 5 1/2. Okay, so that's going to be my card back. So again, you'll have that measurement and you can choose whatever cardstock you want to. Now I'm going to go, the Celebration actually has a, one of their items that you can get for free with a $60 purchase is this package of paper with, let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. Yes, with this stamp set. It's one of the items that if you spend $120, you get both these items. So I haven't actually played around with it, but I thought we would give it a try tonight. So I'm going to pick one of these designer series papers. I think I want to choose this one. And the measurement for this piece is going to be a basic card mat size. Okay. So it's going to be 4 by 5 1/4. So that's piece number 2. Hi, Danielle. Thanks for joining me. Danielle was actually the one that helped me with the measurements for tonight, or the instructions on how to kind of run this event. So thank you, Danielle, for that. I really appreciate it. Okay, so that's the piece of cards, designer series paper. So that's going to be 4 by 5 1/4. Then we're going to get another piece of cardstock, and again, it can be matching the back of this, or it can be whatever color. You've got a lot of creative, what's the word? What's the creative? Oh, I'm at a loss for words. What's the phrase? Creative, that's not privilege, creative. Oh, anyways, it's been a long day apparently. I feel like every Tuesday I'm fumbling for words and you guys help me. So this piece is going to be 3.5 by 2.5. So that's another piece. And then we're gonna get another piece of designer series paper. Again, you can choose to pick the same designer series paper, or you can choose, thank you, freedom, liberty. You guys are my voice, my, what's the word? My vocabulary, my dictionary. And we're gonna cut this one to 2.25 by 3.25. I'll give you all of these measurements after, and then I'm gonna give you a week to come up with creative license. That's actually the one that I was trying to come up with. Thank you. I'm gonna give you all these measurements, and then I'm gonna give you a week to come up with, you know, whatever you come up with. And you can post, I'll post a picture of the card we make tonight, and you can post a picture of the card you make, and you'll go in your name will go in the draw for a prize, okay? And we'll do that prize next week. Okay, so the next piece we're gonna have is a circle. You can do a circle, you can do a square, you can do an oval, you can do any shape that you want, okay? Then we're going to do, I'd like you to kind of have a couple of stamped images, so whatever it is. So for us, we're gonna do a couple of these strawberries tonight. So let me get a little piece of scrap paper. How's everybody doing? Has anyone been working on any projects? Done anything neat? I'd love to hear what you've been up to. Now here's a trick. I always have a look when you're punching out which way the stamp is, like the stamped image is going to punch, because that kind of helps me choose which direction. So obviously if I stamped the strawberry so it was upright, then I'm gonna have to try and figure out how to get my piece of paper in there. So I always look at what I'm working with, and then I kind of leave it there as a reminder. And then I'm going to take the strawberry. As you can see, it's the stamp that I've used. The strawberry pieces out. And we're gonna stamp them onto the white cardstock. So you can take whatever stamped image you want and fit them onto your card. And I'm gonna suggest that you choose 2 little stamped images, okay? Again, let's do this. So it's, I'm using Poppy Parade because when you look at the back of the designer series paper, this is the red that they use. So again, I always do this. I always have a look to see what colors I'm working with so that I know, you know, I don't have to think. Then I know exactly what's going on. So if you've just joined us, say hi. I'd love to know who's out there and see who's joining us. And just for those of you that have joined us, we're working on the mystery stamp challenge. So I'll be listing the measurements after tonight. Okay, so I'm going to put my Poppy Parade. It's kind of, I guess, what do I call it? It's a very bright red and almost a little bit more orangey toned. So real red is a little bit more true red, whereas Poppy Parade is a little bit more orangey red. Okay, so we're gonna get that centered in here. We're gonna punch it out. What have you done? You sent 9 cards in the mail today. I love it. Was it any kind of cards in particular, or just thinking about you cards? Or were there like birthdays, things like that? What was going on? Okay, so we've got our 2 strawberries punched out. Okay, we're gonna get rid of, well, I guess I can use that piece still. I always think, like, can I even get a tiny little image on, because I hate wasting paper. So I'm gonna rip those pieces and then I'm gonna save that piece. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the garden green again. Let's see if I put it back somewhere. I did. And I'm going to find a little piece. See if I can find one here. You're getting to watch me. Hi, Barb. Thanks for joining tonight. Okay, so we're going to be using the stem, the little strawberry stem. Okay, and the punch is actually neat because it punches out the stem as well. So I'm going to get my garden green ink pad. Again, a no-brainer, right? I've got my garden green paper, my garden green ink pad. The DSP has already told me that garden green is one of the colors. No thinking. Okay, so again, we're looking, so ideally I'm going to have the stem stamped sideways. And again, leave it upright so you have that as a reminder. Okay, so actually I'm going to do it this way because we're going to reach that part faster. Okay, so we're going to need 2. So we're going to do 2 of those. Let's again close this ink pad up. Oh, that's nice. Just thinking of them all. Oh, I love that. That's great. I actually have a couple of cards to send this week myself. I was just going to get around to them. I've got a birthday coming up. I've got a Get Well Soon card that I'm going to be sending. Okay, so we've got our 2 little stems here. Aren't they cute? Look at that. I just love this set. So cute. There we go, and it goes so well with that designer series paper. Okay, let's get rid of these little bits. There we go. Okay. Now I think we're done. So there's our 2 stamped images, and then we're going to do a greeting. So what greeting should we use? Let's choose from either one from here or one from the stamp set that is with that paper. So you always have a way of making my day. Wishing you the best. Bountiful blessings. Hello there. That was so sweet of you, just for you. Why don't we do hello there? I like that. It's nice and generic. Okay, so let's find that one. I'm going to do a stamped image. So how many of you think you might try and participate in this little game? It's kind of nice. I found, I mean, I had to create the sizes, but I think that if I was coming from the other end where I didn't have to think of that, it would be really nice to just kind of be given pieces and go make something. So once you kind of get that established, then it's really quick and fast to do something. So let's just see. I'm thinking of doing this in the garden green. I'm going to stamp a greeting. And there is honestly no right or wrong. Like, it's not like, oh geez, you broke the rules. This is our first time doing it, and if you all like this, then we can do it more often. And even if one of you wants to come up with the measurements and we can all do the challenge, or, you know, it could be fun. It could be fun that way. Okay, so let's cut out this greeting. And then the last thing I thought we could do is try and get some ribbon onto this card. Because why not? Okay. So do you guys like the idea of doing this kind of event, a mystery stamping event? And I am excited to come up with a prize idea. I always love giving out prizes. It just feels so exciting to make somebody's day by giving them a prize. I always love getting prizes myself. And next week, I'll actually be telling you about a little fun event. I'm going to start from February 1st on. It's actually my birthday coming up. And I thought, how can I celebrate? So I'm going to celebrate with a sale, or like a free gift that you're going to get. So I'm going to give you a gift for my birthday when you place an order. Okay, so I'll tell you about that coming up. So here's our pieces. I think that's kind of what we're working with. And then we're going to get some embellishments in there. And I thought maybe we might try and use these little heart-shaped resin hearts. Okay, so just to kind of walk you through with this. So we've got all the pieces here, right? You choose which paper you want. So for example, this, it actually just fell right into place and I was like, oh, that looks cute. There's an idea right there. Okay. I actually made one card up with the ice cream stamp set and punch pack, just because I'm getting excited about the event. And look, if you look, it's the exact same pieces. This one, the whole card is rotated in this one's moved around. You've got 2 stamped images. So there's lots of possibilities. So I don't want to show you too many because I don't want you to feel like, oh, whatever. And here's the thing. If you go, I love the way that Tracy designed that card, but I want to use a flowery stamp set, and instead of strawberries, they're going to be flowers, then do the exact same card and just use flowers, right? Like by doing, using different items, we're going to inspire each other to try them out, right? In different ways. So let's put this on. Isn't that neat? I actually didn't realize this paper had the actual strawberry texture, because I feel like you can put that right in the strawberry punch and you've got your strawberry. Isn't that beautiful? Nice vibrant red. Except we can't punch a hole in our designer series paper. Now I'm just using Tombow glue because that was what was handy. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue on there. Gonna put this on the back of my card base. Okay. And then I think I might actually go with that. Let's just have a look and see what this looks like this way instead of how it landed. Let's get our strawberries connected because that'll be helpful to have them. Have them one instead of 2 little tiny pieces we're moving around. Isn't that fun? Look at those stems. Now, do you want to know what I think of? I told you last week what I thought of when I think of hydrangeas. I'll tell you what I think of when I think of strawberries. Is actually back to one of my grandparents' garden and having strawberries in it, and getting to pick the strawberries and be the one that actually got to eat them. It's always very exciting to be the chosen one to drink or to eat one of those juicy strawberries. Have any of you had fresh strawberries from the garden? I actually have strawberries in my garden, and my boys love to go and take them as they come. When I moved into this current house I'm in 11 years ago, I think, I actually brought the strawberries with me. They made it. And they've now spread themselves all out over top of my, garden. They've become almost like a weed. Isn't that funny? So let's try. Why don't we try and go? How do you think that looks? It's a neat little option. I can put a few little embellishments in there. I like it. So let's do that. That's what our design is going to be tonight. Okay. Let's get this on here. Do any of you have any strawberry memories of having? Oh, I can hear my kitten. I actually left her in the, I'm going to forever call her a kitten. You guys know that, right? Even though she's over a year old, she's still a baby to me. I can hear her scratching at my glass door between my kitchen. She wants to come in. She's missing out on her performance of the week. She's missing seeing you guys. I'm sure you guys are missing her as well. So she knows it's Tuesday at 7 as well. There we go. Let's get those dimensionals on there. That's good. Let's get those ones off. I'm actually so excited about the ice cream event this weekend. It's going to be so much fun. I'm hoping to do another one like these again. So I'm hoping that we'll all be able to get together for these events more and more and more. I'll be excited when I can host classes at my house again. Seems so strange now. I was actually thinking with my birthday coming up, like last year I blew my candles out, and now I'm like, ooh, will I ever blow candles out again? I don't know. Oh, it's so weird how all of these things that we've done, you know, where we have gone from doing such strange things to, well, sorry, for just being a routine thing, like blowing out candles, to it being a strange activity now. Okay, there we go. Didn't even think about popping those up, and then I've just got this going on. Should we do that there? That kind of looks nice overlapped like that. I like it. Okay, and then let's get our little embellishments out. So again, you can use whichever embellishments you want, but I'm going to suggest that you use 3, okay? So 3 rhinestones, 3 sequins, 3 whatever you want, okay? And I'll write out the list. The second I get off, I'm going to post a picture of this card with the list of the measurements, and then you guys can go at it until next Tuesday at 7, where I'll review. There we go. What do you think? Should we try and get some ribbon on? That's what I was going to try last, was to get a little bit of a ribbon on. So I've got a couple of choices here. Oh, thanks everybody. I'm glad that you liked it. Yeah, Danielle. And like I said, one of these ideas, it came from an event actually that Danielle had participated in. And I had seen the card that she posted. It was so cute. And I just thought, that is a great idea. So much fun to just start inspiring for you to create with your own things, right? The things that you have, without having to get all new things. You get to choose a stamp set that's inspiring you the day of. So let's cut that at about here. So let's just see how long this ribbon is. So that, oh geez, I have this on centimeters. I'm an inches girl. I'm gonna fold this over. So this ribbon is approximately 18 inches, okay? So cut yourself, I'll write that out too. Get a piece of about 18 inches of ribbon and make it onto your card. So let's tie this up. There we go. Yes, that's right. It takes all the guesswork out, right? Yeah. So thanks for your help with this, Danielle. I really appreciate it. And I hope that everyone else will enjoy it too. It was fun for me to be able to create with these pieces that I came up with tonight. Now, I had mentioned that I was going to try and do, show you how to use Stamp and Seal tonight. So not Stamp and Seal, what is it? Stamp and Bond? Heat and Stick. The Heat and Stick powder. And I'm sorry I didn't, so I promise I will. I just was so excited about sharing this idea that I put the Heat and Stick powder on hold. So there we go. So that's the same pieces put on the card in 2 different ways. And I'm excited. Karen, hi, you're here. I was actually just saying that I had talked about teaching you some tricks with the Heat and Stick powder, but I had to postpone it because I needed to tell you about this. But I will for sure do it next week, I promise. If not before then, like maybe I might pop on for like a surprise little session between now and next Tuesday. Okay, so here's the idea. So the stamp sets that I used, again, is the Sweet Ice Cream stamp set and the matching punch. I guess the theme tonight was punches and their matching stamp sets. And then I also used this super fun, very cute sweet strawberry stamp set and the matching punch. And this beautiful, my goodness, I actually wish that this was not just a celebration item, because I would buy packages and packages and packages of this paper. It's so pretty. I have to show you my favorite one. We didn't even use my favorite one tonight. It was this one. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's just so colorful and cheery, and there's so many different Stampin' Up! Colors to work with. That's my favorite one. So yeah, we used all that stuff. There's some blueberries. Isn't that fun? So thank you for joining me this Tuesday night. I cannot wait until next Tuesday night. And thanks for tuning in tonight. Talk to you later. Bye.